Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And continuing our world tour of the Commander team, it is now the time to start Tempered Edge. The first 5 stages, honestly, are not very difficult, so there shouldn't really be any problem. Honestly, there shouldn't really be a problem for this team at all. It just does way too much damage. It's just burst stages, I guess. Will take a bit, maybe. But we're going to run the same team. I have to rebuild it, though, because I had to reinstall the game because it's stupid. So we're going to be using the Commander meta, not John. We're going to bring Water Rimuru because he's free. And that will be the team right here. So let me get him geared up, and then we'll just jump right into the Earth stage. Alright, we got a very good starting hand here, so we'll bring Diablo in for Glenda, because she is space, and actually, no, I don't have any wind characters here. Never mind. I'm getting my typings all mixed up. But we do have a good hand regardless, because we can use Hinata, and we can get these triple hits in on Benimaru. And, we're going to look pretty good here. Again, the first couple stages are not going to pose that much of a threat. They do have more HP than Conquest. Duh. But they're all still over 2 years old almost. Okay, Hinata got stunned. That's unfortunate, considering that I kind of wanted to use her orb change, but it's fine. We'll just send these Shizu orbs, I guess, and we'll wait it off. But, this stage particularly, this was Earth 2.0, which came out in, March of 2022. Man, these stages are old, and we've proven time and time again, Earth 1.0, and we've proven time and time again that they just do not hold up. Okay, why are you stunning people just left and right? Is it a HP condition? Am I missing something here? I'm just gonna do this again. Alright, well, cool, I guess. Thanks for stunning me and all that. Please leave my presence. Alright. Okay, Diablo's still stunned. I don't remember him stunning every single turn. It must be an HP condition. Well, hopefully he just dies right here. Because we can convert this with both Shizu and Hinata. Boom, boom. Alright. We're going to get an ult for Hinata. So, that's cool. Hopefully you're not dead yet. Okay, someone else is stunned now. Alright, cheeky counter as well. Oh, wow, no stun. No stun. Okay, well, I think they're dead, to be perfectly honest with you, because we can just send the Shizu ult, and it'll take out Benimaru, and then it'll probably damage Sewe, and we could buff it up a little bit. We got 250 points, so let's bring Glenda in for Diablo, since Diablo's not really going to help here, and we'll do buff, buff, and buff. And then I think he's dead off of these normal orbs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Hopefully he's dead. We'll watch Shizu's ult. I actually, don't see it very often. We'll see it a lot when Jubilee comes up. We'll see it maybe in the AoE stages more, further down. I think in the next video for, Space 2.0's Tempered Edge. Okay, well, she just straight up killed. 221 right there. Awesome. Alright, well, that's Earth covered. A lot of stunning, because we did just too much damage to Benimaru to start off with, but hey, we did it. Let's move on. Alright, next up is Space MILIM, the original half-anniversary event, and she's also not gonna... Wow. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. Sure. You can get out of here. Alright, Diablo for Rimuru, Hinata for Glenda. And that's about as perfect a start as I can ask for. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Between all the protection traits that we have, because I did use a Starstone pack to level up Hinata, get her trait active, we will have double protector next turn. We'll cover all of this. Yeah, look at that. It's just this hand is just a split right down the middle. 2, 2, 2. So I think what we'll do is we'll just send these greens, and then we'll just try and go for a Shizu convert next turn. I guess I could have used Rimuru as well. Or, okay, that works too. Alright, we'll do Shizu and him anyways. We didn't really gain anything out of that, so 1. Could do the triple hit if I wanted to. Now let's hold on to that. Let's get Shizu out since she has no orbs anyways. Rimuru, orb change. And we'll bring Glenda in, just to keep Rimuru in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Alright. MILIM has these weird turns where she loses all her defense. They're not traditional nuke turns. It's turn 6 and turn 11. I don't really understand what they were going for there, but it doesn't really matter. She's gonna die on turn 5. So let's get Shizu back in for Glenda, and we'll just use the orb change and the Hinata multi-hit and convert. This will get Diablo's ult. And you know what? Let's use some Lord's Ambition just for funsy onesies, because why not? If she decides to attack nerf Diablo, it's not going to work. So it'll just save us some damage, quote unquote. Not that we're really going to need it. Alright, cheeky counter. Alright, and then we could just probably just use Diablo's buff and call it a day. Alright, so Hinata was attack nerf, so we missed it. Not a big deal. Alright, 2 more stacks of Renard. No one except Glenda would be benefiting off of the weakness strike that we're stacking. Not really what I'm trying to do with Glenda, though. So we only care about the ult resistance down. But we again have 250 points, so boom, boom, and boom. Exactly 250. It means that MILIM is going to evaporate. We're not getting the 70% EX ult buff either, because it's not an EX ult. Doesn't really matter, though, because we're going to do 300,000 damage, and she has, like, 150, somewhere around there. Something really, really small. Let's move on. Okay, into the light stage. We do have Hinata as a single-target light character. This is a very interesting hand, and we have an incoming blue, so I'm tempted to just take Rimuru out and send this one lonely Shizu orb, and then bring Rimuru back in for Glenda next turn and convert everything to blue. That's what I'm going to do here. So, one lonely Shizu orb, boom, perfect. Almost a full hand of Glenda, which will then turn into a full hand of Hinata. Sorry, I tried to put Glenda and Hinata together. That didn't really work. Glenda, boom. Lots of blue orbs. And then in comes Hinata as our DPS for this turn, since she is light. And we'll do a butt ton of damage here to Xion. 6,000, 6,000. Okay, well, not a butt ton, but we're doing chunks. We're doing chunks of HP out of her. We are hitting her first because Shinsha has the defense and the guard, and if we lower her down too much, she will just end up healing. But now Renard's double stack actually matters because Hinata has weak strike against these dark characters, and it'll work out fairly well. Convert, and then we can bring in Rimuru for Shizu and use his convert. Yep, there we go. Alright, I don't think we're going to get the Hinata ult here, but we'll get it the following turn. Not a big deal. We're going to get 2 more stacks for Nard. Hinata's going to do even more damage now because the extra weakness strike and the triple hits. And we're looking good. 15k a hit now. Yeah, now she's almost dead. And that looks like not a lot of Hinata orbs. That's what that looks like. Yeah, that's exactly what that is. Alright, double stack. Power up even more. We could probably just kill Xion here with his hand. Maybe. And then next turn we'll just nuke Shinsha down with Hinata's ult, because we should be able to get it off this one orb. We just have to convert a little bit. So let's bring... let's see. Let's take Glenda out. We'll use Rimuru's convert one more time. And then we'll bring Shizu back in, and we have enough to use her. And I think we're good. Even without the triple hit. Well, maybe. It kind of depends on how much damage Diablo wants to do. Okay, I think she's dead. We've got like 4 stacks of Renard now. We did naturally pierce as well. There we go. Xion's gone. Now it's just Shinsha. Now we have some debuffs, which is defense and guard power? Yeah. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? Well, let's get Diablo out of here. He doesn't do jack crap for us. And buff, buff, buff. And bye, Shinsha. We're good. I want to see how much a normal orb does with the defense and guard up. Couple normal orbs. Just for funsies. 39k. Oh, she's gonna die from those. Oh, no, she lived. Alright, we'll watch Nada's ult too. First time we're seeing it in this video. Definitely not as flashy as Shizu's, but we're pulling straight from the anime. And while it does look good, it's not, you know, a chain whip sword, right? 597. Alright, that's some pretty good damage. And we are done with the third stage. Let's move on to the fourth. Alright, got a good starting hand here. A lot of Rimuru orbs. No type advantage for anybody, though. We do have a type disadvantage unit, so, I mean, thank God for that. We'll bring Diablo in, and we'll bring Hinata in, actually for Shizu. I just don't want her to take any unnecessary damage. So, she's coming out. We'll use Hinata's Convert here. Give us the triple hits, give us some good damage on Diablo. He is our biggest threat, doing a lot of damage, giving himself crits and everything. And he really doesn't like people sometimes. Just kind of... Okay, well, guards aren't great either. Oh, okay, that works too. We're looking good so far. Alright, let's go ahead and get the double stack on. Again, weakness strike matters in no way, shape, or form in this fight. Alt resistance down does, though. Let's keep that in mind. So, let's bring in Shizu for Glenda. And then we'll use your Convert. This will give us a lot of points next turn. And we can start... We can probably use Lord's Ambition next turn to try and get Diablo's ult so we can take out the other Diablo quickly. And then we just have to deal with Geld, who isn't much of a threat. Okay, counters, fine. Interesting hand. We can work with it, though. Can work with it. Alright. I mean, this is the second to last fight, and we've pretty much blazed through everything. This is probably the only fight that's going to give us difficulty, because the next part is just another stacking team, and... Ooh, scary, right? Super scary. So, convert, triple hits. There's the ult, so now we can just kill Diablo next turn, and we'll be good. And we'll have 200 points, plus 2 more stacks. Okay, another counter, because why ever not? He's got to get 1 in before we take him out. But yeah, Commander team, it's pretty good damage. Wow, that's a hand right there. I mean, at least we don't have to convert anything, right? So how are we going to play this? So we'll do the Shizu buff, physical buff, the EX ult. There's no EX ult, doesn't really matter. We'll bring... Oh, we don't have enough for Glenda, huh? No, we don't. Alright, well... Ult damage, synergy resistance down. Attack and synergy power. Probably attack and synergy power, even though we're not getting synergy either. So, if we had waited one more turn, we could have gotten it. Not that big of a deal, though. Diablo will die here, and then Geld, again, is not much of a threat. So, we'll send this, and then the follow-ups will go. So yeah, 152. You know, not super great damage, but as long as it's enough, it's enough. And now Geld is just gonna do Geld things. His defense. The only problem is we didn't get a lot of points back off that full green hand, even though it was, well, not full green, but... let's send... Oh... What do I want to do here? Let's actually get Glenda in for Diablo. And then... Let's send these 2 Hinata orbs, just to get him out. Alright, Geld is not very dangerous by himself. Yeah, 2,000 damage is not that much. It's just when you combine it with Diablo's single target and all his follow-ups, then it becomes a problem. Another thing that's a problem is these fucking hands. Alright, Glenda. We're gonna change and change. Boom. Boom. I can't do anything about that orange because we've already used Shizu twice. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. Alright, now we're going to get points back. We have another ult with Diablo, so I think we're going to clear this stage now. He gets extra defense. It doesn't really matter. He's only at half HP. And now I think we can use the Hinata buff and then the Glenda buff, and that should be enough to kill, and then we'll have guaranteed synergy and all that. We don't have to use Shizu anymore. So, buff and buff. And hey, we'll orb change too, why not? Not that it really matters, because we only had one green. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think we're out of here. Yeah, 172. There we go. Alright, that's the most difficult stage, probably, just because we're not really set up for it. It's meant for a burst wind team. We have no wind units. We're not a burst team. But we can burst using half of the damage skills. Now we'll come back for the final part of the video against, technically, Fire Shuna. Alright, the final stage. Again, we have a pretty good starting hand. Our only type advantage unit is Water Rimuru, so we're not really going to worry too much about it. We are going to swap him out, though, for Diablo, and we'll bring Hinata in for Glenda. We'll convert turn 1 with Hinata. This blue plus the protection traits, again, will give us double stack here. Weakness strike, no real bearing. Ult resistance down does, and since, you know, we have a strong single target, we don't really need to go to 8 turns to do this. We can certainly not, and be just fine. We do get attack nerfed again on turn 3, so we'll have to send this hand and then send at least Diablo away. Hinata getting it, not that big of a deal. We're just going to nuke with Diablo. So, that's also not a great hand to begin with. Yeah, okay. 48 points is just never enough, huh? Okay. What a terrible hand. Let's go ahead and send the greens, and then hopefully we can just orb change with Shizu next turn. We'll send this blue as well, just to get a little bit extra points. And perfect. Alright, we do have to send Diablo away. Kind of unfortunate. We can at least put the Lord's Ambition skill on, so we can at least get a 30% gauge increase on him. Boom. It's just that if he's not up front, we're not going to get the extra weakness strike down, unfortunately. But let's swap him for Glenda. She's already attack nerfed anyways. Orb change with Shizu. And yeah, we'll just send all this. Boom. And we should be good. We should get another trait kicking in here to get us another double stack on turn 4. And then we'll bring Diablo back. Hopefully we get a good hand. Okay. I mean, yeah, we can do it. We've got Water Rimuru in the back. So I think we'll take Hinata out. We'll use Rimuru's green convert, and then we have enough points to use Shizu's convert, and then we're looking good. Rimuru comes in, out. Shizu converts. Lord's Ambition's still active, so we're still going to put that extra debuff on. We don't really need to rush his ult now, though. We should actually get his ult this turn. So depending on the point spread, we might be able to kill. Might being the key word. We're not a Pierce-focused or crit-focused team, so we're not going to hit any of those self-buffs that Shuna has. We just are synergy buffed. So, oh, okay. I mean, can we full... Actually, we can't, no. Well, we might be able to. She only has 264. She's dead. Alright, let's just put this on. We will do... I believe... Yeah, we'll not use the physical buff from Shizu. We'll instead use these buffs. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're getting synergy power, synergy rate, synergy resistance down, ult buff, attack buff. They should be more than enough to clear on turn 5 in this low stakes tempered edge. And I think we're out of here. Diablo, yeah, 395. Boom. Alright, so there is 5 stages of Tempered Edge cleared with the Commander team. Not too much trouble except for that wind stage, because we are just not built for it at all. But let me know what you guys think. That's it for me. Take it easy, and I'll see you guys later.